So you could have two separate columns with longitude and latitude, and maybe a name of the location in this column. So then it sort of builds a location from those numbers. So then you can say selected by is the type text, that's what our names were, and then the selected code with numeric. So you can actually, you're modifying the data types when you configure your columns. Another thing I want to do is look at. You can do, we saw how add row works. You can add another row of data. You can add, if you want some more columns, like when I decided I needed a code column, I needed an integer to pick somebody, I could add column, give it a data type, give it a name. I haven't got the intensity map to do much. I guess I need to have more.
Well,
I guess yeah, you'd have to have something to.
could you do like state or something? I guess you don't separate out state.
Well, it's all, yeah, I just cut and paste that in there. So it was all these strings. And it did a pretty good job of finding everybody. Oh, I know another fun thing you can do. You can actually put pictures in here. You want to see little pictures? Okay, so let's go find Spring Hill College. Oh, does anyone see a favorite school right here you want to do real quick? Give a picture to?
University of Denver.
University of Denver? Okay, so first off, I'm going to go out here to University of Denver. And I'm going to find a nice little picture of University of Denver.
Well, that's a nice picture.
That's a lovely picture. I don't know
What about the logo at the top left?
that picture?
Yeah. I mean,
Get that one?
yeah. Same image as
Okay, well that's not a very pretty picture. But we'll do that.
I like
We'll
their
save
other
it.
picture better.
We'll just save it right there in down. And then I'm going to come back here to my Fusion table. I'm going to add a new column that will take pictures. Now what happened? Oh, wait a minute. Sorry, I messed up terribly. The data type, what are the, okay, I'm going to ask you all a question. What are the 4 data types you can put into a Fusion table? Geo, text, number, and timestamp. Date time. So there's no picture. You can put some text that would be a URL to a picture. So you can only put URLs to pictures. So let me go back to Denver, and how do I get that URL?
Well, you can open image in new tab.
Here's what I'll do. Let's do this. I might get a better picture this time. Let's do University of Denver, and looks sort of like a. Okay, so I can actually just copy the link address. Is that what I want? Copy image URL. That's a copy image URL. Okay, now I can come back to my Fusion table. I'm going to create a new column that holds sort of the URL to a picture. So edit, modify columns. No, add a column. Sorry. And this new column is going to be called college picture. We're going to leave it as text. We come down here to format, and notice that one of the formats for text is how many lines you want to let your picture be in the table view of the Fusion table. So you have a little tiny picture, a little bit bigger picture, a little bit bigger. So I'm just doing 4-line image, just for fun. And name this picture, and I'm going to say save. I'm then going to come over here to find University of. Where's all this stuff? Wow, that's not cool. Where did it go? Are y'all messing with me? I'm the only one.
You can't edit it. If you refresh, maybe they'll. Yeah, blame the audience.
Did we say anything about beta?
Oh, did I mention that? And then we're going to go find. What am I looking for?
Denver. It was on the first.
Oh, it's right up here.
It's
Yeah, right here.
University of
This one.
Denver.
Denver. Yeah.
Yeah, so we're going to come over here. I can't even see where I am, so I'm going to the lines I'm going to tab over there, and control
parentheses in the URL. Yeah, you're fine. Hey! Look at that.
Now look at that format. That format's a little odd.
That's cool. It's just the image.
Yeah. So you can actually, you're not putting a picture in the table, you're just putting a URL to a picture in the table. And so you can actually, now let's see, can we get that to show up in our mouse over when we go to the map? So we can go back to map.
Yes.
We gotta find,
Colorado. Right there, right
a little bit, what do you think?
There's two of them
To
down
the right, two of them over here. Who do you think it is?
For our purposes,
Okay.
bam, there it is.
You know what? No, that's not showing. Let's go back to our configure window info.
Ah,
See, when I added it, it didn't add it, so I could do that.
Oh, it automatically does an image tag. That's cool.
Yeah. Pretty cool. And
yeah, he wants you to go to custom first.
right here.
Ah, nice.
Can you include your own jQuery calls and stuff too?
Say what?
Can you do your own jQuery?
Keep in mind, this is stuff for you to paste into your own web page, so you can do whatever you want. This is just giving you tools to build websites that reference your Fusion page. So yeah, you can start with that. The key things here would be, nope, I'm not sure what that is.
This is the code for the hover window itself.
This is the info window.
Right.
So yeah, you okay. All right,
So you could edit this to,
You can probably put whatever you want in there. You can bear.
and then it makes me start thinking, how is it getting that? But that's actually coming from the table. That's actually coming from the Fusion table.
right. So if you strip all HTML, you can just show raw data.
You can play with that. Yeah. So let me go see if that picture shows up. I didn't say it.
Like everyone was like,
Oh, leave it there. So that was this guy.
yeah.
And look, I forgot to save it, and we'll leave that.
That was so hard to go back and fix. wasn't it?
Google
Let's
is
see what happens
such a
now.
hard
Come on.
interface.
I have to zoom in more. Come on.
Just click on it.
Well, see it. A little bit more.
There we go.
Ooh.
And you get your little picture.
And you can change the style to make it bigger.
And you can change your styling to make it bigger.
Yeah.
How would I change my
Take
styling
out
to make it
the
bigger?
picture layer.
Well, ideally you use a CSS file, but you
I
can
wonder
just
what
add
happens if I edit my modify columns. I know for the table view, I go from 4 lines to 8 lines. I'm wondering if that's going to make it bigger in the map. I think I'd like to.
I think it's because the point is so tiny that it's hard to put it.
Bigger picture, pretty cool.
Nice.
So if you have some geolocation, so I gave my 125 class the assignment to create a business and create locations around wherever, whether it's national or in the city, and create the whole web interface for it. And they have a class for it. It's a lot of fun. It's so easy. It's really easy to build these things. So if you want to, now you were telling me about the crime in Macon.
Yeah.
So
Use Google search. Search for Fushion Tables.
let's do this real quick. One more thing. When you have your Fusion table, you can come out here and say, I want to make it public. What happens when you make it
Oh,
public?
look.
What?
Editor. Oh, that's the other thing.
It's
Sorry.
here now.
That's
Oh,
this
this
is
that's the wrong
Oh, this is my
Sorry, I got excited.
committee. So now you know who's on my committee. Okay. The and I don't want to make that public. I don't guess it really matters because that's private information. But if you make a Fusion table public, that means Google has it out there for search engines to find. And so you could just come out here and they have tons of Fusion tables for you. If you ever want some data on stuff, keep in mind that the internet has good stuff and the internet has bad stuff.
Good stuff.
And sometimes it's accurate stuff, and sometimes it's inaccurate stuff. In my class the other day, we were playing with this, and somebody found credit card numbers. Yeah, so-
Why?
and I didn't try them out. I said, let's just move on to something else. So you gotta be careful.
Was that Alex?
You should have tested them out for
Dr. Allen?
What?
Was that Alex?
If you go out here to Google's Fusion Table Central, you can start searching for types of Fusion tables. So if I do Macon,
Like a government page.
I don't know if I want to see crime.
So this might be something you can do, get all kind of making data right here. Do stuff with it.
I don't know if I want to see the crime
Okay, so-
situations of making.
Making
They only have 40 seconds.
We do. We want to see the crime one.
I don't want to see the crime.
Okay, do you want me to hit the map?
Yeah. No.
Oh,
Yeah,
here's the map.
yeah.
Hey.
Oh.
Go to the map, go to the map.
I'm not gonna be able to
You
go
all
on
have computers right in front of you. What are you
Go to the
talking about?
map.
the map.
No, we're in.
That's what you should like go home.
Zoom in. Go to Mercer.
And Mercer University's over here, you guys in the front row. I'm way over here on this.
Wait, no, we're not. Oh Lord. So go to Poplar Street.
So don't go north of campus and don't go south.
Well, actually, it's easier to see that cluster. And that's right through, where are we?
We're west of
Below
Macon.
that. We're right below the highway.
We're like right here.
Right there, yeah.
No, we're right on I-75.
We're above that. We're right above that.
Right here? Right here. Oh, the outside's right
Please,
there.
God, but then I'm
Between those.
It says Mercer University. Go up.
Oh, there's Mercer University right there.
Right there.
Yep, there you go.
Yeah, here's the Tatnall. So we're
Hey,
right
is
here.
That dot where the house that students got lived in got broken into?
Mm-hmm.
Well, you know what happens when you click on these things? What does it do?
It tells you something.
It gives you the information from the table that they want you to see. And so we come over here, maybe. Orange Street, here.
Headphones.
Oh no! The headphones!
Go to the one that's south of Mercer, like right south.
This one?
Yeah.
That one's all the
Auto theft.
Auto theft.
With an unknown weapon.
A lot of auto stuff, huh?
Let's just ooh.
It's right here at the intersection. What's going on? I'm kind of scared. A lot of auto theft, though. Did y'all didn't bring cars, did you?
Because they're running out there.
Well, we know not to leave purses in it.
Yeah, oh, you've already been robbed.
No. I grabbed one. There was one around it.
Oh,
Oh, one right. Oh, you're.
Okay. Well, cool. So anyway, so the Fusion tables have a lot of power. They're pretty easy to manage and do stuff with. And you can make your information public. Now, we have no idea if this is accurate.
Because anyone can make up.
I know. And so you
Making
have to be real.
music has a fusion table.
You have to be real careful with where is that? Making music.
Yeah.
Making music.
Cheer things up a bit after auto theft. Oh, well that's all the places that music occurs. Party at my house. Anyone see that?
Is that there?
Oh, his party at mine.
go back to the data. Party at my house.
The old Linda, huh?
Oh man.
And in the big house, so somebody was having. So who knows what does this mean?
Doesn't seem like this is very official.
But anyway, it looked like it's a fun toy. I've used it a couple times for different things, and it's. I think it's pretty cool. I like making the maps, and then you can embed them on your website real easily.
Do you know? I know there's instances of this kind of thing. Do you know of any big organizations that are using Fusion tables currently?
And I don't.
Okay.
I did look at. I wanted to go find some big data.
Right.
Here's another cool thing. Let's go find a big one. Can we find a bunch of data?
Because I mean, even
Let's not search for Macon. Let's
even if
just
the data
search
was in the
for.
Fusion table, you can
Let's
just
search for
find it.
politics.
No.
U.S.
U.S. population.
And notice that it has how many rows in these little headings. They give you how many rows, so you can see how much data you have and the date. So you could actually go and look for if you wanted just some big data to play with. You could just jump forward. Look, see, so there we got 21,000.
nice.
Yeah, do
I
it.
want to click it.
Yeah.
There, I have 18,000 there. Okay, so there's all. So you can
Go
find
to the
big
wiki
data.
links.
Let me show you what another cool thing. If you wanted like for a programming assignment for a class, and you want kids to be able to go out and parse data, you could actually once you find one of these, you can download it as a CBS file.
Ah, cool.
And you have CBS,
yeah.
yeah, that guy, not the drugstore, yeah.
Download as a Walgreens file.
Yeah, you can download. Actually, there's several formats. So if you come over here and say, I want to export this, and it just dumps it.